Napheesa Collier scores 31 for Lynx, besting Caitlin Clark's 23 in 90-80 win over Fever. With the Minnesota Lynx retiring Maya Moore's jersey on Saturday night, the home team came out strong and appeared on its way to a blowout win over the Indiana Fever. The Lynx roared out to a big early lead in the first quarter on their way to a 90-80 victory. Minnesota clinched a playoff spot with the win. However, a Fever team that had won 7 of its past 9 games and is now playing for a WNBA playoff spot of its own, fought back and essentially flipped the first quarter score in the second, outscoring Minnesota 28-16 to make it a 1-point game at halftime. Indiana did close to a 74-71 deficit in the fourth quarter, but the Lynx went on a 12-0 run from there to close the game out. Napheesa Collier scored a season-high 31 points with 5 rebounds for Minnesota, her third straight game with 23 or more points. Kayla McBride followed with 19 points and 4 assists, while Bridget Carleton tallied 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. The Fever were led by Caitlin Clark's 23 points, along with 5 rebounds and 8 assists. Unfortunately, she also had 7 turnovers, adding to her league-leading total of 162, averaging 5.8 per game. However, Clark still leads the NBA in assists, averaging 8.3 per game. Kelsey Mitchell added 21, while Aaliyah Boston grabbed 15 rebounds to go with her 10 points. Clark reached 500 total points and 200 assists in 29 games played, the fastest to reach those numbers during a season in WNBA history and the first rookie to do so. Caitlin Clark reached the 500 points and 200 assists mark in only 29 career games faced with steam from nose. Legendary start to her WNBA career. The Lynx improved their record to 23-8, the third best mark in the WNBA, while joining the New York Liberty and Connecticut Sun in the postseason thus far. Minnesota has now made the playoffs 13 times in Coach Cheryl Reeves' 15 seasons. With the loss, its first since the Olympic break, Indiana dropped to 13-16. But that still has the Fever as the number 7 seed in the league, which would put them in the playoffs. The Fever finish off their 2-game road trip at the Atlanta Dream on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Up next for the Lynx is a road game at the Phoenix Mercury on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Here for the Lynx, hosting star on the court tonight. We have Smith, McBride, and Williams, Clark. Indiana
paint points. Now we know Napheesa Collier to the lane, and they have post players who get in the...
A signature shot. Foul on that last play, by the way, back on Katie Lou Samuelson. B, the 3. Left it.
Shanna's been resting for a few nights here after they beat Seattle.
Against the Las Vegas Aces, the second win for the Lynx. Clark almost double dribbled. Mitchell
Before this one.
They haven't played since last Sunday. So 6 days ago, Clark misses, but there's leaves it for Collier. A wonderful pass from Courtney Williams to feed. McBride to Carleton, and Bridget Carleton drives the base. Carleton to Collier, in stride.
Leo Boston does a really nice job getting out of that double team.
Kick out to Carleton, the 3 ball goes! PC on 1 of 6 shooting. Mitchell will set things up, then drive, take it herself, high off the glass.
In front of her.
Collier gets that one. Mitchell kicks it out. Samuelson. Short jumper gets her own board, and she's fouled. It's Kelsey.
She has just been outstanding.
McBride picks up the dribble, gets it to feed, rolls it in. 7 shots. And is in double.
She said she doesn't want to play selfish basketball.
That pass rolled up the leg of Indiana. Now Carleton.
That's a good look. Nice extra rebound, offensive rebound by Smith.
And a 3.
Getting the extra rebound and looking for the great shot.
Mitchell drive from Kelsey. Clark finds herself free. Still can't hit it.
Caitlin Clark to get her shot off.
No doubt, McBride, we think of her as a three-point shooter, but she is such a good defender, and she takes...
It was just early last season when head coach Cheryl Reeves said to Napheesa Collier, opposing teams need to know who our best player is.
Well, that is a great player, and yes, she has earned the right to take those chances. Jaw-dropping last night. McBride off the mark.
Yeah, I love how Coach Reeves said, I hope that...
And the shot was blocked. Here's Mitchell. And now the feed. Wow, that was game. Carlton. The spin in the paint. The kick out. Heidemann. Beauty.
As she gets into the game, aggressive defense, hitting her shots.
Clark into the defense. That is a foul against Lynx fans. The hair is just after tonight's final buzzer. So now foul. What Carlton does that is valuable is on the defensive, at the defensive assignment of Kelsey Mitchell right now. Clark little step back. And Napheesa Hines-Allen in the game for the Lynx. Just traded here on Tuesday from Washington. The shot fake, Heidemann hits it! And Indiana's yet to hit one, 0 for 6 from 3. Clark will drive instead. Juhasz got that block. Clark on her, Heidemann gets by her, the kick out and around. Carlton lines it up and drops. Gets free for the 3. And that is how the first quarter will end, with Indiana getting a chance here. And a touch shot. Timmy Fake-Bentley got it off. It will not count.
And feeling all of it and some. It's so fun to have my family here, people who've meant so much to me in my basketball journey. And just to watch, just the fun we had when we were on the court yesterday. It was just a blast to get to appreciate each other all over again.
Not be a greater group in the history of the WNBA.
Truly, truly, it's wild to look at what we did together. You know, 3 streak, and then the 4 of us together.
And wondering about how much stress they were under trying to get 3 championships.
Championship like my rookie year. And the unexpected Lynx are coming in toward the latter half of my career. So it's your rhythms in your home.
Yep.
And then you come back and we have 4.
Checking to see if the foul happened before the ball was inbounded or after the ball was inbounded. So that is a question asked about tonight's game. Every question in that press conference.
That you're kind to, that you're just a human being with, and what that person's going to become and end up doing with their platform. Also, just remind folks, like, the little girl that I hugged that's not Caitlin Clark, she matters too.
That's right.
And
Less of just kind of what you think about the play of basketball right now, because the group that you were with were just so elite.
Taj's generation shoulders to more ways to develop themselves, not just as basketball for age than we were, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. You know, we set records so they can break them.
Oh, Cecilia Zandalicini got this enough where now she's a veteran and she
So
is
wild.
considered that next generation of players standing on her shoulders. We're watching it all unfold. You were in the building last night. Napheesa Collier had a career high 18 rebounds.
Yeah.
It was just a spectacular game.
Yeah, she was on fire. And the unselfishness as well. She doesn't care who gets the credit. She just wants to win. So
Can't wait for this after the
So
game.
fun.
We get to celebrate you and retire your jersey. Thank you, Maya.
Okay.
Congratulations. In this second quarter. Still leading it, though, by 7. McBride. Fouled. She'll go to the free throw for 2. The foul against Kelsey Mitchell was her 3rd. So
Zandalicini is guarding Caitlin Clark now.
Damiris Dantas puts the spin move on Collier. McBride gets it across the timeline. K-Mac, the drive, the shots.
The last 2 games.
Clark. Seemingly thousands of fans here who are wearing 22 jerseys and has not missed in this second quarter. 8 for 8. Clark weaving her way through. It's the turnover of the game for Minnesota.
As she makes her way through the lane.
But an offensive rebound, Aaliyah Boston. Boston spins one way, then the other. Smith in the...
And she was rebounding the ball.
From the top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Williams, baseline. She fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. Clark hangs and gets the and one. 3 for 3 in this second quarter. Carlton. And a rebound to Clark and a pass ahead. A little too strong for Lexi Hull, who was streaking down the court. That it's so interesting before the game. Pace and passing. That's what she said. The 2 best characteristics are of Caitlin Clark's the 4th of the quarter for Indiana. Deflected by Hull. Minnesota ball. Top of the key, Dantas. Offensive board, Hull, but a whistle before that happened.
Lay on.
And it was Smith battling against Aaliyah Boston, who just got an offensive Heidemann lost it. A foul coming against Caitlin Clark. That'll be her talking about Maya Moore. She said, I wish I had her defense. I know many of the world's most critical hunger spots. Register at FMSC. And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
She makes it look,
but can't get the ball to drop through the hoop. Boy, that was a golden opportunity for Napheesa Heidemann. They do have the #1 defensive rating in the league. We'll see if the Lynx can show that tonight.
Well, in this game with Kayla McBride will be interesting to see. Points may be a little bit slower for her to come in this one.
Courtney Williams tried to get it to Alana Smith. 19 made field goals. The Lynx 13 assists on 16 made shots. And McBride from Williams. Back and forth with Boston. Boston runs into Collier. Somehow gets the shot off. Smith, offensive rebound. Baseline 3 from McCamack is missed, and here comes Williams. Courtney Williams off the dribble. Mid-range. First quarters and third quarters have been very good for the Lynx.
They come out sharp third quarters. They come out in the full for Indiana.
McBride gets one up in the lane.
6 boards in this game.
Clark goes down after the three-point attempt. But no.
That's as she should, right?
Absolutely. He is making a huge difference. Clark. Hands it off to Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell drains.
Started off really strong in this one.
Alana Smith to Collier. Smith opening, but decided to pass it away, and the Lynx will look for a better shot. Carlton from the wing is a better shot. 16-5 in the quarter. And there's an and free throw attempts for Indiana in this game.
Shot off right now.
2 on the shot clock right now. Clark tried to go inside to Boston. Minnesota fouled with 1. Kelsey Mitchell put on the line. It's a 2 if it goes, but does not.
Indiana really having to work here in their half-court offense. It's been a struggle.
Goodness. The Fever crashing the boards. They get 6 second chance points. And Fee is fouled. On the line. Lynx fans, the heroin jersey off game tonight. At which time we will then move Damone and Taj and J-Mac and Weezy and all those Lynx greats are here and will be on the court for the sip. McBentley on the pass from Clark. Shot clock violation as Napheesa Hines-Allen goes out of bounds.
Making it difficult right now for Indiana. You can see it on how they can't get their passes in.
Hines-Allen, the three-point try won't go. Williams up the back. Carlton in on the offensive board. Possession this will be. A challenge by sides.
So the bench played a part in this one.
They did. And the Fever will have the basketball. Breathe easy separation from Indiana. A turnover. Napheesa Collier with the steal. Williams converts.
All over. Her teammates need to help her in that scenario. They got to come to the ball.
Hang on, I read that backwards. It is 13-9 in favor of Minnesota. 6 times in this quarter, 14 for the game. And individually
Has slowed down.
We will be hearing from a representative from the Jordan organization as
Observations, I guess.
Clark loses Heidemann and rolls. So this is now the largest ever regular season crowd for a Lynx basketball game. Nice move, but couldn't get the basket.
Yeah, that's the type of shot we need to see Diamond Miller hit because she brings that energy and that mat.
Heidemann. Oh, beautiful pass to Hines Allen. Heidemann on the baseline. Got it to Miller, who got it to Hines Allen. Look at that basket. 1 assist on 25 made baskets. Big Ben
Consistently.
They've gone in spurts for sure. Carlton hits the 3. And here's the steal. Clark's got the ball in her hand. Lead pass too far for Mitchell. And it was kicked in the crossover dribble. Dantas back to Hull. Lexi Hull. If she had dropped that in, we were looking at a 2-point game. Carlton's pass too strong for Lindsay Whalen, saying that Janelle McCarville would always have like a wireless speaker on her backpack. And Lindsay be like, 7-0 Indiana run. McBride with 8 points in her return to Target Center. And there's a bucket for Williams. Back and forth. Activated on June 25th. She's only played in 8 games. This is her 9th this season. McBride! Woo, that's a big lead. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Hull. Going to Dantas. Alana. Williams. McBride is open. And she hits it! On the shot by Caitlin Clark. Missed the... McBride's had the hot hand, finds Napheesa Collier in the lane, spinning around a couple of times, and Fee bounces easy. Smith to Collier, Napheesa, jump shot! She is a big player in big moments. Mitchell, a tough in 4 of her last 5 games. She's at travel makes a difference in a back-to-back, but a lot of players played big.
He's going to give them that day off tomorrow? I'm thinking so.
I think so. Yes.
I think they get a...
Minnesota trying to pick up a 6th consecutive win. Bob Smith. Yet to take a shot in this game yet. Very impactful. Baseline 3, Dantas. Can't hit it. Caitlin, she took 13 shots in the first half. The lob, the high-low game from Smith to Collier will send.
With the win on that one.
The MV from that baseline spot. Hull will try it from the wing. Lexi Hull got it. Burning up the court. Gets the bucket and 1. 22 points tonight for Clark. There's 23 on 8. Collier fouled immediately with 42 points. With her dad and husband and daughter. And rest during that Olympic break. She also said she never really adjusted to the time zone in Paris, so the transition back wasn't... I believe the Connecticut beat the Liberty tonight, so the Lynx will creep up, and with the win going into the break, it's now 6 straight wins with now 10 games.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.